blowing halfway over, almost touching the
These
ground.
fires are so many thousands
Embers
of acres.
were pouring in sheets.
We got lucky.
Like,
I mean, as the casualties are rising, there's so many
sleep
people
on the
that
couch
didn't
that
get as
night
lucky.
about 8:30. I didn't even realize there were fires in the area.
My house has been surrounded by fire for this entire time.
It was eerily quiet. I know people who are living in sheds right now.
The fire cut across all socioeconomic classes, that it went from high-end, very wealthy folks to farm workers and people who are living at the edge. And there's a whole other segment, there's the population, those renters who have lost their homes, did not have rental insurance, have nothing. They're starting all over again.
Foolishly, we didn't have renter's insurance. So basically everything was a loss, a complete loss. Those that did not have renter's insurance, FEMA is assisting us with our losses. So FEMA has helped us out financially. FEMA will allow us to stay in the property that they designate for us for up to 18 months. So that again is going to be a temporary situation.
Up here in Fountain Grove that are up the road that are doing the same thing, and I'm in contact with a few other neighbors. Everybody's planning on rebuilding. This specific little area, this neighborhood, they come together a couple times a year and they do like outdoor events, like 4th of July parties and stuff like that. And so I think everyone wants to stay.
There is, however, a large number of homes that will not be rebuilt. So if you just take Coffey Park, for instance, 47% of the homes in that neighborhood were investment properties. So they were owned by people who were renting them out. Of that, only 25% of those folks actually had insurance and will be able to rebuild. So the median rental price on a monthly basis before the fires was about $1,600 a month for a 2-bedroom apartment, $560,000 for the median home to buy in Sonoma County prior to the fires. And so with pulling out that many homes outside, 5,000 homes off the housing stock, it's just, it's going to grow beyond what I think this community can handle.
14 of us in my husband's family lost our homes. That's 5 households total. So if we are middle-class people and we are struggling right now to find housing. We've considered even relocating out of the area. The only thing that's keeping us here are our jobs.
We have over 10,000 residents in our homes, in our communities, and we have a waiting list of over 15,000 people before the fires. The City of Santa Rosa and the county, Sonoma County, to expedite their approvals of projects. We're looking at potentially a year or longer of approvals to have to go through the city before we could start construction. We're meeting with them now, and they're telling us that they should be able to get this done in 60 days or less. There'll be 300 homes in there that rebuilding is going to be an issue. We think that there's an opportunity associated with being able to acquire those sites and restrict them for affordable units. It'll be worse before it gets better. It'll eventually get better.